Hello, everyone. Welcome to another My Music. Oh, it's been a busy week. But, we're there. It's Friday, unless, of course, you're watching this on catch up and then it's whenever it is. I'm going to be speaking to the wonderful Natalie Shay any minute now. But before that, let's have this video where I can run around the room like a lunatic for the next 30 seconds and get all the energy that I need for this interview. Here we go.
Keep on, don't stop. Keep on, don't stop. Keep on, don't stop. Keep on, don't stop.
Natalie,
Yay!
how the devil are you, my dear?
I'm okay. How are you?
Okay. Well, yes, I know that you had a bit of a throat yesterday.
Yeah, a bit of the tonsils.
Oh,
Yes.
I know. I've been struggling with my throat this week. I think
Have
it's
you?
doing the rounds. Yeah, I think it's doing the rounds.
Okay. I feel less
Right.
bad
First
now.
and foremost, before we get going, I need to tell your team off, right? Because, look, all of these wonderful people have sent me stuff from my board and whatever, and I don't think anyone from your team sent me anything last time. So, can we rectify that before we?
Do you want an EP?
Yeah, I do.
All right. I'm going to write it down right now.
Right, let's do an EP, but also just a postcard or something with your
Okay.
beautiful face on it to go on here.
Cool.
That'd be,
I can
that'd
give you
be
something.
marvelous.
Cool.
It is. Whenever this went out, it is Friday when we're recording this. It's New Music Friday. Do you get excited every Friday when it's New Music Friday with stuff coming out?
No, I never really thought of it like that, actually. I guess, Friday's a good day for me. I guess music kind of comes out every day now, so I feel like the Friday thing, not so much.
Does.
Yeah.
But there's some big hitters out today, some massive hitters out today.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, you know who that is?
Ooh. I like that. What's that?
That's the new Billie Eilish.
Oh,
which is out
fabulous.
today.
Fabulous.
So that's come out today. Yeah, probably some other albums as well, but they probably fade into insignificance when you've got a new Billie Eilish album out.
That's true.
You have got your own new EP coming out soon.
Next Friday.
Champagne.
Yeah.
Exactly. New Music Friday. Champagne. Why champagne? Is that? Is it a bit of a celebration?
Two reasons. First one, the first EP was called Milk. So I thought you go from milk to champagne.
Right.
Second reason, there was a song called Champagne on the EP, but then All the Time came along and knocked it off.
Right. So
But
champagne.
I kept the name.
So champagne's still lurking there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. I think I'm selling the track Champagne as like an NFT digital pressing thing.
Ah.
So
Champagne sounds like it could be like quite a Princey type song. Is it?
Yeah, it's more funky than the other ones. Yeah.
I love
But it was
that.
old. It was like 3 years old, so it got knocked off.
Yeah, to go with the newer stuff. I feel like every time you release a new song, it just gets better and better and better.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's a pleasure. How do you keep the quality going forward?
I don't think I've peaked yet, so I
Good.
I think I'm still on the way up. So yeah, I feel like I'm still learning. I'm still working with new people and figuring out like more of what my sound is, and working with different people and new people and exciting people that have done different kinds of things. And yeah, I think just I'm sort of, while you're doing that, it just means you're going to get better if you're working with more and more people. Like that's where it all comes from, I guess. Just inspiration and collaboration.
Inspiration, collaboration, but also challenge. I always think.
As well, yeah.
Massively. I mean, I always take the analogy of when I was young and my dad sent me for tennis lessons, and then I started playing at sort of like county level and whatever. And until you play with people that are much better than you, you don't get better. Do you
I
find
agree with that
musically?
Yeah, I agree with that. I do. I think that's the thing.
Yeah. What have you learned in the last year then from from someone? What
Um,
great bit of
Yeah, I've worked with some people this year that are like very established artists and stuff. And I think when you're in a room with those people, it's like they're there to write for your project, but like they're also much more famous than you. So it's like I always feel like, okay, so today I have to be brilliant. I have to write something amazing. And I think I've done quite a lot of those now, and it's helped me step up. It's helped me sort of be more consistent with writing every session. I feel like I write something good now. So yeah.
yeah. Do you find there's like it's increased your work ethic, or it's changed your work ethic as such as well?
My work ethic is a bit mad and always has been. I stay up till 7 a.m. every day working, and I've done that for like 7 years.
Forever.
So yeah, for always. I've always done that.
Oh, so when do you get the time to get inspired to put the content into the songs then? If you're always
so my
working?
day kind of so I sort of wake up like 11. Normally have a session in the day or something, whatever's on that day. Then in the evening I normally have something else. Then I normally hang out with my friends after 11 p.m. until like 2 a.m. and then like that's when stuff happens, and I go home and I work, and that's the general day if it's not like a particular
You
day.
do realise this is what's affecting the voice.
I know,
This
but I love being alive. I love like this chapter of my life. It's just so fabulous, and I don't want to go to sleep. I just want to be awake and enjoying all of it.
Do you know? I completely understand that, because when I was 21 and I was in the band, and I was also working as a DJ on a radio station, etc. And I was doing a degree, and I was doing a diploma.
Oh my
And I
God.
literally, there was 1 year that literally, I think I had 2 hours sleep a night
Oh
for
my
the
God.
whole year. And do you find, because I did, and I still do to this day to some extent, do you find that when you actually stop, it really hits you?
Yeah, but then I also get sad.
Yeah, like that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
I
It's
hate
like,
it. I hate that. I hate Christmas Day. So boring.
oh,
Oh, it's so slow. No one's achieving anything. I can't achieve anything. It's so slow. Like nothing's happening. Everyone's just sitting at home. I find it so annoying. I love to just like feel like every day is like, oh, I'm learning, progressing, doing. Like I need that.
you know what you need to do next Christmas Day, don't you? Next Christmas Day, after dinner and all of that, and everyone's opening their presents and whatever, you need to write a song about Christmas Day
I
being,
do.
yeah, but about, because I don't know whether anyone's ever done this, about Christmas Day being too slow.
Yeah, I will. This year I will, to make it a
That's it.
useful day. Or otherwise, it's just another sad day.
But if you can try and make it as Christmassy as possible and as big and as joyful as possible, but actually it's got this kind of undertow of like, Christmas
Yes,
Day is boring.
I like that.
That would be
Is
great.
it? Oh no, I won't forget that. That's fabulous. I love
Yeah,
that.
I'd love that. Have you ever thought about writing a particular song for a particular season or for a particular kind of
I
episode
thought
in life?
about it. I think it's a difficult one with Christmas because it's like big artists put stuff out. So if you're not a big artist, it's kind of like, oh, another person's doing a Christmas song. I feel like I'd do one day, but I just
Yeah.
don't know. I've not felt any need. I don't know. I have not really felt a need to.
Well, either
Maybe.
that, or unless you do a charity single, that's the
Yeah,
other thing
that's
that
good.
kind of
I
gives
would do
you.
that. That would
Yeah,
be good.
well, so you just need the charity to go for and align with. Are there any charities
Yeah.
that you do kind of align with? Is there anything that you kind of
Well, my
quite
nan at
passionate
the
about?
moment, my nan has dementia and Alzheimer's, so I feel like recently that's become like my big passion because that's a difficult thing to deal with. So at the moment, yeah, like Alzheimer's UK, and I'm doing this walk in like 2 weeks. I'm doing like a 12-kilometer walk for North London Hospice because lots of my friends' parents unfortunately had to pass through there. So I do that every year now. That's great charity, North London Hospice. Big up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's tremendous.
It's
That's
great. We
actually.
walk from like North London to Central London.
Now, listen, I've got to ask while I'm on, because I've had quite a lot of chats with different people today, and there was a bit of an opportunity this morning. I did an interview with, he's quite a young lad, but the UK Rubik's Cube champion,
Oh my God.
right? And I'm not joking you. He's a lovely lad called George. George, if you're watching this,
George.
hello. Honestly, Natalie, not joking you. It's phenomenal to watch, right? He was like
Yeah.
messing it up and then redoing it again, and it's like like that. It's the
so
speed
cool.
is unbelievable.
Love that.
And George and I had a chat afterwards, and George was saying that one of his ambitions, one of the things he'd love to do, is he'd love to do something in a music video. So, can you find some way of
Oh my God.
getting the Rubik's Cube champion?
100%. Everyone would watch that. That'd be a great video.
Oh, it would be massive. Yeah,
that'd be
it's
brilliant.
just like shh. And he doesn't just do like standard Rubik's cubes. He's got all sorts of weird ones as well, and he can do all of them.
That's amazing, man. That's so cool. I love that.
I love the fact. Actually, I tell you what, because he is an ambassador for Rubik's.
Okay.
The people that actually make the cube. Now what I'm thinking, getting my creative hat on, is as part of it, we could get Rubik's to make Natalie Shay Rubik's cubes.
Oh my God. Yeah. If it's for a video, that would be so sick. That would be
Could be something sick. About like putting me back together or something.
I think Rubik's Cube's great. I had like a Rubik's Cube phase. I wasn't very good at it though, so I think I need George to help.
George will give you all of the tips. Apparently, it's all about learning algorithms.
Okay.
Right. You just
I don't know them.
Probably it's a little bit like learning tab and stuff on the guitar.
Yeah.
You basically, or like scales and stuff, you learn all of these kind of algorithms, and once you've mastered the algorithms, then you can get faster and better and whatever at it.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I love that.
Right, we're going to make that happen as well. I love making stuff happen. You mentioned earlier collaboration. Is collaboration at the heart of everything you do?
I think for a long time I was like, no, I'm a singular being. Like, it's my art. And then I realized, like, no, actually, like, the people that have the best stuff are people that work with other people. Actually, you need to work with other people in order to progress. Otherwise, you're just writing the same thing over and over, making the same thing over and over. Like, you kind of need other people's ideas. That's the point. So now, yes, I work with other people all the time, all the time on everything. Yeah.
I've noticed that in the last couple of years, there's some absolute go-tos when it comes to collaboration. People like Fred Again and whatever have been like names where people have gone, yeah, I absolutely want to work with it. Who would you absolutely, that you haven't already worked with, absolutely would love to collaborate with?
I mean, I've got an obvious answer, and then I've got a more realistic answer. My obvious answer would be Taylor Swift. Obviously, I'd love to work with Taylor Swift, but that's not realistic. My more realistic.
Why not?
I don't know.
No, you manifest it.
She's busy, man. She's busy. She's doing her tour. She's not got time for me. Yeah. So my more realistic, Gary Lightbody, the lead singer of Snow Patrol. I've always wanted to work with him. I feel like that one.
Really?
Yeah, I think I can make that one happen eventually. I think that's within reach.
Okay. I may have a contact.
Oh my God! There you go. I knew it was within reach.
I used to do a bit of work with Ian Archer. Do you know Ian Archer?
No.
Okay, so come close because we don't want everybody to know this. So Ian Archer was in Snow Patrol for a while, at the point where they did Run. And stuff.
Okay.
And he actually co-wrote that song. He has an Ivor Novella for that, and he was in another band with Gary, with Peter Buck from. I'm going to say Peter Buck. Yeah, I think it's Peter Buck from REM as well. I think they're called Tiny Horses, something like that.
Okay.
There you are. So
that's fabulous.
They've written together, and I'll see, and I'll see if I can get hold of Ian.
That would be fabulous.
Wow. Gary.
Then what would my answer be? I wouldn't have an answer anymore because I've been giving that one for years.
Well, no, it'd have to then go to Taylor Swift, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of a ladder, you kind of work your way up. Do you feel like that is something that you kind of lay out for yourself though? Is there kind of like a goal ladder where you go, actually, if I get to this level, then actually that level is then achievable? Because I kind of see that for you.
I used to be like that, and now I've kind of I've now feel like I've reached the minimum of what I would consider to having like been successful in music. So everything now is just a bonus. I think for a long time when I was focused on like achieving certain things, it sort of meant I didn't enjoy it so much. I was too focused on like achieving things, and I wasn't really enjoying, like, every time something happened it only like felt good for like 5 minutes. I'd be like, okay, well, what's next? Like, I just kept sort of being on this sort of thing. But now I feel like I've hit this minimum. I'm quite content within myself. I feel like like it's made me feel like I did the thing I wanted to do. And I think that really helps if you can get to that point with the thing that you're chasing. It does solve a lot of the problems, because like, you know, you have problems when you're doing stuff like this. It normally comes from problems or like a feeling of needing to prove yourself, or like a worthlessness that you need to prove that you're not, to yourself or to other people, whatever, like from childhood, I don't know. But I feel like if you can actually do it, it does actually sort it all out. It does fix it. It does. It did for me. It sorted it all out. Now I feel fine.
Last time I spoke to you, I think you just done CBBC. If
Okay.
I'm right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the kind of scheme of things that you've done, what would you say has been the one thing where you've gone, I cannot believe I've done that?
It's been lots of different moments. I think I had a sort of, last year I did lots of things at once. I had like the CBBC, I had my first radio one, I did South by Southwest, and then I played at Kentish Town Forum and it was sold out. And I think those all happening in a month, and I was like, oh no, like it's worked out now. I think it's worked. This is what I expected life to be like. Yeah.
Is there in the plan of things that, I presume you now have a team of people around you, do you? That
Yes,
like a
I have
planning
a team.
thing. Yeah, and within that team is kind of the next thing on the scale. Like, we need to get you into the right support slot, or we need to get
it's supports are very difficult to get, but like it's sort of supports and festivals, I think, are the thing that like we're very on at the moment. But yeah, I've got like obviously with the EP, and I've also got a billboard going up on the 3rd of June. So I've never had a billboard before, so that was fun.
I love that. Where's the billboard going to be?
In Camden.
In Camden.
Yeah.
Do you know what? When I was at university, this is another true story. I actually I did, as part of my degree, I did like marketing or whatever.
Okay.
Big shocker, right? And I came up with this theory for using billboards.
Okay.
Right? Genius, right?
What is it?
Literally, it was an advertising campaign with absolutely nothing on the billboard.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing, right? But then what we would do is we would write to all of the national newspapers and the TV companies and whatever, and we'd create documentaries as well about the fact that we created this campaign on these billboards that had nothing on it.
Okay.
And the genius of this is every single blank billboard across the land would be free advertising.
Okay.
Genius.
I like that. Yeah,
See
it is
what I mean?
genius. It is
Yeah.
smart. Yeah,
It's smart, isn't it? You know, it's
I like it.
And
I
at
like
the time, there was still a lot of blank billboards, and I was, because actually it was going through a bit of a recession and a bit of a hard time. So there was quite a lot of billboards that had nothing on them. And my view was, you'd only have to pay for like this presence, and there would be all of these blank billboards, and people would go, "That's one of your adverts, isn't it?"
Yeah. I love that. That's so smart.
See, genius.
Very good. Very genius.
Which festivals are you doing this summer?
This summer not as many as last year. I think you kind of do them every other year. Last year I had a really good year. I did like Victorious and Latitude and stuff. And
Latitude's such a good
that
festival.
was really fun. This year I've got they're mainly family festivals. I did Liverpool Sound City last week or the week before. That was my first one. That was good.
Lovely.
Never been to Liverpool before. That was fun.
It's funny, isn't it? I had a colleague that said, that they've went to Liverpool for the first time this week. They've never been.
There you go. I've never been either.
Yeah. Did you go across the? Did you go across the river? Did you go?
Yeah, I did. We did a big walk for like an hour, walking around, exploring, and then just to see the nightlife. Very interesting. Don't have that down here like that. Very interesting. I like it. Yeah.
I think it's quite interesting seeing the nightlife in different areas.
We
went to a gig. The first time we've ever been out for a gig in Birmingham. We went to see Katie Baser and Beth McCarthy in concert.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was brilliant. And it was and there was a massive fair on at the same time in the middle of Birmingham. It had a kind of really cool feel to it.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Do you like exploring new towns for the first time?
I do. I feel like I do this country a lot and I get around it a lot. And I always like to I really love this country. I want to know it inside out. That's my goal for life, is to just know it all.
I really feel like a lot of people, they're so desperate to get abroad and whatever, but
everyone wants to leave. I don't like those people. When I meet someone and they're like, "Oh, England," I was like, "No, like this is a great place to be. Stop being so spoiled."
Yeah, it's because
I
they
love
haven't
it
actually
here.
seen most of it.
No, they've not invested in what, like, it's like, if I just sat here in my room, then it'd probably be miserable. But I sit here and I get involved with the culture and I get involved with people and I get involved with this country. And then you're like, oh, okay, it's actually really fun.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Of course, we
If you
need to
just
get
sit
you
and be
down to the West
miserable,
Country more, don't we? We need to
yeah,
get you down to the West Country more.
I'll go
Is there?
there.
Sorry,
I'll go there. I want to go there.
you'll come there.
I'll go
Yeah, okay.
anywhere. I love this country.
Well, next year, obviously, we need to get you on the Glastonbury
Oh, yeah.
slot. You know, because
I
that's
do,
only
yeah.
just down the road.
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I know. I think you'd like. The trick is with Glastonbury is come the week before and you can go up before nobody's there and whatever, you can go up the tour and you can just sense the whole kind of ruralness of the area, and then you just suddenly see all of these people descend on it like it turns into this massive city in the
I love that.
countryside. So
I love
weird,
that.
isn't it?
That's brilliant.
What's your favourite thing at festivals? Is it kind of staying up all night and exploring lots of different stuff? And
Again, I haven't really done a festival properly since like I was a teen. Normally, I just go and play them and then go. But I don't know. I think for playing them, it's if the headline is someone I care about, that whole day just becomes the best day. Like you play and then you go and
Ever.
watch your favorite act, and then you're like, oh, this is why I started music. This is great. Like, this is everything.
I love finding. I love all of that, but I also love finding like someone doing something oddball and weird.
Yes.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, like
Of course.
yeah,
I love that.
It's nice when you find like a little like dance tent or whatever, and someone's
Yeah.
doing really kind of eclectic
Of course.
kind of Latin jazz or something.
Yeah.
It's marvelous.
It is brilliant. I love it.
Is there going to be any surprises from you going forward musically?
I mean, from the music, no. They're probably just going to be more of the same thing I do. But yeah, I don't know. I never really know. I never really know what's going to come out or when. I know what like the EP is, and I know the first song after that, and I don't know after that. Who knows? We'll see.
But is there? Can I just ask? Is there anything that in your listening that you've listened to over the last year or whatever, where you've gone, actually, at some point I might, even though that's not me and that's not the trajectory, that I might just try and do something just for the fun of it. Just put something in like that.
I think for me, no, because I'm very just intent on like being Natalie Shay. I just like it's what I've always done. I think because I started so young, and it's always just been like I'm just gonna do exactly what I want to do, and it's me and refine Natalie Shay. And I think because I've always done that since I was been very young, I've never really I don't really sway from that. And I think sometimes that's a deterrent.
Probably why you're successful.
Yeah, well, I think it's also a deterrent to like labels and stuff because I'm just like, well, I'm doing this thing and I'm not changing. Like I'm doing this genre, this is how I will look, and this is what I'm doing, and it will always be like this. And I think, yeah, some people get on board with it. Some people obviously don't want that or to work with that, but like that's what I'm doing. I think my bio on Instagram is like just nice songs because I just feel like I'm just trying to write some nice songs. I'm just trying to write some nice songs with a verse and a nice chorus and some nice lyrics that people can be like, oh, that's a nice song. I'm not trying to like do anything else. I'm just trying to do nice songs.
You've sung on some other people's music.
Yes, I've done dance
before
stuff.
now.
Yeah, I've done some dance stuff. I've got a few more of them coming out, but I quite enjoy that because again, it's just like they'll send me this track and I'll just write like a Natalie Shay song over it, and then it comes out. So it's like okay, yeah. So I just even that I write the same sort of lyrics I would write for my own project, and I sing it in the way that I sing anything. Like it's just over a different sort of beat. Yeah.
What if someone like a jazz artist or I don't know, or maybe Metallica or someone suddenly went, oh, I want you to sing on this. Would you
again? I'd be down, but I'd probably just do it in my own style. I'd probably be like, here we go again.
I'm not compromising. I'm not going to change myself.
I'll probably just do, yeah. I feel I do what I do best, and what I do best is what I do, and I think like that's what I do best, and I bring that into wherever that it wants to be brought. But like that's what I do. That's what I'm very good at. That's what I know. That's what I feel confident in, and I just do that all the time.
Well, I definitely think that your ability to write is getting better and better and better. And
Thank you.
I think your songwriting is progressing fantastically. And you're still very young, so it's going to be really interesting to see where where you end up.
Yeah.
I hope you end up. Being able to play with the likes of Miss Swift and whatever. It'd be
Hope
great.
so. That'd be cool. That'd be
You
a bit cool, wouldn't it? That'd be a bit
Yeah,
overwhelming.
she's going to be around for a while, so
Yeah, she should be. I sometimes think about like the day that she will die one day, and like how it will be like the worst day for the world ever. Like it'll be in like 50 years, but like when George Michael died, that was catastrophic for like so many people. Like when David Bowie died, it was like, imagine when Taylor Swift dies. Oh my god.
I think it will be for lots of people.
God. It will ruin me. It will ruin me. It will absolutely ruin me. I will never recover from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah, it's. Let's not think about that.
Let's not think about it. Let's not wish her to her death.
In our universe, Taylor goes on forever, right?
Forever. I was the thing. I hope that she lives. I hope she outlives me, so I don't have to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that.
Oh my word! Listen, before you go, you've been fantastic guest. You always are a fantastic guest. Let's just give one last plug to Champagne. So Champagne is the EP. The first EP, Milk, is still available. Milk, Champagne, you choose. It's kind of like the morning and then the evening.
Exactly.
That's it. It's kind of like get up in the morning, have your milk.
With your milk.
At night time, you're going to have your champagne, unless you're the other way around.
No, I think that's me. That's more me. Although I do like milk. I drink a lot of milk, like a pint a day, maybe more.
Pint of milk in the morning. Yeah.
I love milk. Yeah.
My teenage son is an absolute nightmare with milk. I go to bed at night. I think he's still got plenty of milk for the morning for a cup of coffee or whatever. There'd be about this much milk left in the carton and whatever. Get down in the morning, gone. He's obsessed with cereal.
Oh, me too. Last night I made a cup and I put cereal in the cup and milk, and it was like a milk cereal cup cocktail. I loved it. Brilliant.
See, it's the in thing to do.
I love it. Milk's good.
Milk's the first one.
Yes.
Milk's the first one. That's still available. It's available on the website.
It is, yes.
Natalie's also got merch on there, including, if they're still there, some little bracelets that you've made.
Yes.
Handmade.
Yes, we made.
Love that. That's a nice touch. Some great t-shirts, etc., as well. And then the new EP, Champagne, which is it 6 tracks? Am I right in that?
6 tracks, yes.
Yes. See, got it
right. Well
done. 6 tracks, and that's coming out next Friday. Unless you're watching this next Friday, in which case it's out today and you can buy it.
Oh. Yes.
So
and physicals. I'm doing physicals too.
Physicals, buy, and at the same time, if you could, pre-save any of the singles as they come out, because it's so important, and it connects the artist to you as well. You've done so well this year. I mean, next year I just hope it goes even better. And
thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for having me on again.
Oh, absolute pleasure. Folks, this has been the wonderful Natalie Shay. Please do go and support her music. She is a legend, and she's going to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you will know. You heard her on here first, unless you already knew her. This has been my music. If you've enjoyed this, then please do go and share with other people that you like in your network and everything else. If you didn't enjoy this, then 28 minutes of your life have just gone, and they're never going to get them back. I'm sorry, not just... You go and cry in your milk now. Okay? Bye.
Okay.
See you soon.